Welcome back to MVP Auto 0008. We're diving into one of the most talked about middleweight machines of its class, the 2026 Honda CB400. Whether you're a seasoned rider searching for a balanced daily machine, or a new rider looking for that perfect entry into the world of two wheels, the CB400 has always had a reputation for being approachable, reliable, and surprisingly fun. And now, with the 2026 model, Honda seems determined to push those qualities even further. The CB400 name carries a lot of legacy. It's a badge associated with decades of smooth power delivery, bulletproof engineering, and a kind of timeless charm that appeals to riders across generations. Honda understands this heritage, so rather than reinventing it completely, the company has shaped the 2026 version in a way that respects the past but still feels fresh, modern, and ready for the next era of urban and sport riding. When you first lay eyes on the bike, you can tell immediately that Honda wanted to keep the CB family look intact. The round headlamp design, for example, feels like a respectful nod to the classic CB aesthetics. But look closer and you'll notice that it's not a simple halogen bulb. It's a fully modern LED unit with sharp daytime running lights, giving the bike a clean, crisp, and premium appearance. Moving along the body, the proportions of the 2026 CB400 feel well balanced. It's compact enough for city navigation, but muscular enough to look at home on an open highway. Honda has given this model a tank design that blends smooth curves with more defined, athletic edges, giving the rider a sense of both comfort and capability. It isn't overly aggressive, instead, it projects confidence. This is a bike that wants to be ridden, not just admired. Powering the 2026 CB400 is a refined parallel twin engine, tuned to deliver a predictable and enjoyable ride. Honda has always been known for smooth power bands, and this model continues the tradition beautifully. The bike doesn't try to overwhelm you with brute force. Instead, the power delivery feels linear and controlled, allowing you to enjoy the torque at lower RPMs while still giving you enough excitement higher in the rev range. For daily commuting, the engine feels friendly and forgiving. For spirited weekend rides, it wakes up nicely, giving you enough punch to enjoy twisty roads without ever feeling like it's too much to handle. That's something many riders in the 400cc segment appreciate, a balance of accessibility and excitement. And Honda nails it once again. One of the key strengths of the CB400 lineup has always been fuel efficiency. The 2026 model continues the tradition by offering the kind of mileage that makes it easy on the wallet, especially for riders who use their bike as a primary mode of transportation. You can expect it to handle long commutes without chewing through fuel unnecessarily, and Honda's engineering reputation gives you the peace of mind that the efficiency doesn't come at the cost of performance. The riding ergonomics deserve special attention. Honda seems to have spent a lot of time fine-tuning the seating position for the 2026 model. When you sit on the CB400, the first thing you'll notice is how natural everything feels. The seat height is approachable for a wide range of riders, making it easy to maneuver the bike in tight spaces or at low speeds. The handlebar position is neutral, neither too sporty nor too upright. This gives you the flexibility to enjoy comfortable daily rides while still feeling engaged during more spirited riding sessions. The seat itself has improved cushioning, giving better support during longer trips. Honda clearly aimed to reduce fatigue, and the result is a bike you can ride for hours without discomfort. For city riders especially, that comfort translates directly into confidence. The suspension setup offers a great blend of comfort and stability. Whether you're navigating uneven city streets or cruising along well-paved highways, the 2026 CB400 handles bumps gracefully. Honda's approach seems to be ensuring the bike feels composed at all times. You don't get the harshness that often comes with stiffer setups, nor do you get the excessive softness that compromises control. It's tuned for everyday riding, which is exactly what many CB400 riders want. Braking performance is equally impressive. The bike features responsive disc brakes with strong bite and predictable feel. Whether you're applying light pressure for gentle stops or squeezing harder to avoid an unexpected obstacle, the brakes feel confident and reliable. ABS adds an extra layer of safety, helping the rider stay in control during emergency braking situations or slippery conditions. It's another example of Honda taking a practical, rider-focused approach. One area where Honda has significantly improved the latest CB400 is in technology. The 2026 model embraces more modern features than its predecessors. The instrument cluster, for instance, now uses a crisp digital display that presents essential information like speed, fuel level, gear position, and engine temperature clearly and attractively. There's no clutter, just clean and readable data. Honda seems to understand that riders value clarity over gimmicks. Connectivity is becoming more common in motorcycles, and Honda has taken steps to move in that direction. The 2026 CB400 includes smartphone integration, allowing riders to access navigation, call notifications, and music controls through a simplified interface. It's not overly complex. Honda seems to have designed it for riders who want basic functionality without distractions. Many riders will appreciate that balance. Another notable aspect of the 2026 CB400 is its improved exhaust system. The note coming from the bike has a deeper, more mature tone compared to older models. It's not loud or aggressive. Honda knows this bike appeals to riders who want a refined sound. But there is enough presence to remind you that you're riding a modern machine with a spirited personality. The exhaust design also complements the overall styling, adding a touch of sportiness without being too flashy. For new riders, the 2026 CB400 offers something extremely valuable: approachability. The bike is smooth, predictable, and forgiving, making it a fantastic choice for beginners who want a motorcycle that won't intimidate them as they learn. The clutch feel is light and manageable, gear shifts are smooth, and the engine won't surprise you with sudden surges of power. All of this builds confidence quickly. And for experienced riders, the CB400 still offers plenty of fun. It's nimble, flickable, and easy to push through corners. Riders who enjoy exploring backroads will appreciate how the bike responds to quick direction changes. It's lively without being unpredictable. Honda has also placed a strong emphasis on build quality. When you look closely at the fit and finish, the 2026 CB400 feels premium. The paintwork, the switchgear, the welds, everything feels refined and carefully executed. This is a bike built to last, and Honda's reliability record supports that confidence. You can expect years of trouble-free riding with proper maintenance. From a practicality standpoint, the 2026 CB400 shines as well. Its manageable weight makes it easy to maneuver in parking lots or during tight turns. Its fuel efficiency keeps operating costs low. And its maintenance schedule is straightforward, thanks to Honda's long-standing design philosophy of producing bikes that are easy to service. Many riders appreciate having a machine that is both fun and affordable to own. Customization options are another appealing aspect. The CB400 platform naturally lends itself to personalization. Whether you want to add a small windscreen for highway comfort, upgrade the exhaust, swap handlebars for a more aggressive stance, or install side bags for touring, the bike adapts effortlessly. Honda's accessory catalog and the wider aftermarket community both offer plenty of ways to make the bike uniquely yours. In daily use, the 2026 Honda CB400 feels like an ideal companion. It's quick enough to navigate urban traffic, comfortable enough for longer commutes, efficient enough to keep fuel costs down, and stylish enough to turn heads at traffic lights. It doesn't try too hard to be a hypersport machine or a long-distance tourer. Instead, it embraces its identity as a well-rounded, do-it-all motorcycle. And that's perhaps its biggest strength. For riders looking for reliability, practicality, and real riding enjoyment, the 2026 CB400 presents a compelling option. Honda has built a bike that stays true to the CB spirit: simple, dependable, and enjoyable, while adding just enough modern touches to meet the expectations of today's riders. It's a motorcycle designed with purpose, and that purpose is clear: to deliver a rewarding riding experience to anyone who gets on the seat. As we wrap up today's feature, the 2026 Honda CB400 stands out as a prime example of how a motorcycle doesn't need extreme features to be exceptional. Sometimes the best riding experience comes from balance, refinement, and thoughtful engineering, and Honda has delivered exactly that. If you're considering a new middleweight motorcycle, the CB400 is definitely worth a closer look. Whether you're riding through the city, exploring new routes, or commuting every day, this bike has what it takes to make each ride memorable. This is MVP Auto 0008, and thank you for joining me for another deep dive into the world of two wheels. If you enjoyed this script or want more bike reviews and features, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay connected. Ride safe, everyone.